do it, it's the money that's important to me.
Hi, and welcome to a new series I call PC, or Pros and Cons. This series is dedicated to evaluating the good and bad of a game to help you determine whether or not to buy it. This inaugural video is about Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy, Definitive Edition. I'm sure you've heard about this and how much of an absolute disaster it is. But let's really objectively dive into it here. Let's weigh the pros and cons and see if it's really that bad. Before I continue with this video, if you're a long-time viewer of my channel, then you're going to notice my voice is just a little bit different. It's because I'm sick right now, and I'm currently not feeling the best when it comes to my throat. Like, my voice can genuinely not go any higher than this. It sucks, but I gotta live with it. It's something that I pretty much figured out it was coming eventually. Just, yeah, bear with me throughout this video, and if I sound terrible, that's why.
What does that guy think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
Of course, first up are the pros. This one I think you guys should listen to because I do have a point with some of these. The graphics have actually been updated significantly. The shaders in each game let off far more light than the original versions and cast very detailed shadows thanks to Unreal Engine 4. The main character models have also been updated too in a way that makes them look unique. Well, two of them anyway. Cloud Speed and Tommy Vercetti are both very well rendered and modeled, with Cloud having an actual face and Tommy having more distinguishing characteristics. The cars have more added on to them, with all cars having an indoor light that shows slightly on the road once you get in. And it's not some faux lighting either, it's an actual light source that's faint. That's some attention to detail right there. The radio and weapon wheel from GTA 5 make a return here, making selecting a weapon and radio station a lot easier. The car handling was also fixed when compared to the original games. I don't bounce around as much, and the cars are much better balanced and make more sense than the original version in 2001 and 2002. And the graphics options are very flexible, so just in case you don't have a monster rig, you can still attempt to run it. It still requires a lot of beef to get working though, so don't expect to max this thing out without some serious upgrades. GTA Vice City is based on recognized songs. GTA 3 is based on the first 2001 game. I can demonstrate this one too. All three games, no matter what you make yourself to GTA San Andreas for some reason. The NPC models look like garbage. The NPCs are really dumb. Seriously, I watch the drivers who watch just casually. They also tend to go down the wrong roads, which is weird. There's a lot of model pop-in. Car models like reverse lights even when they have them on a model itself, which is weird. San Andreas is overly simplified gym mechanics, which is weird. San Andreas is also only a clean quality dialogue, where the other two seem to have been fixed. GTA 3 has this. Siege's models is exactly the same as the mobile version. The paint spray garage door sounds like just 4 annoying clicks, when in reality it wasn't like the original games at all. User radio stations were removed from all these games. The opening cutscene uses the same gameplay from the PS2 game rather than updating it with the Definitive Edition. The broken car parts fall directly behind the car instead of on the side of the car where it usually would drop. Even the mobile version got that part right. A stupidly huge amount of cheats were removed from the game entirely. The game performs like trash, even Cyberpunk ran better than this. The developers accidentally forgot to add the defining difference between two graphics modes on PS5. Vice City always lags in animation for some reason, all the time, regardless of the graphics settings. The game has been improved on PC for about a day and a half because grocery games has done some files that weren't supposed to be in the game at all. There are assets for the mobile version that can still be found with the cheat code. Warjump Studios is responsible for the mobile version of these games. Grocery Games is a rename Warjump Studios. These games are literally just based off the mobile version except for PC and PS5. God, I need a break from this channel. Anyway, don't buy this game. There is so much wrong with this collection, please just avoid buying it. Rockstar not only launched it without showing any gameplay in the lead up, but they also just launched it and said nothing for 2 weeks until their employees started getting harassed. Please don't buy these games, just wait for Rockstar to release the originals because this is not worth it whatsoever. If you do buy it, please know what you're getting into. It's not great, it's actually pretty bad. I'm not in support of review bombing, but wow, this one needed it. To Rockstar, from me personally. Listen, I love the GTA franchise, I love Red Dead Redemption, I love Bully, I love all of your games. And you know what? They're all great except for, maybe a couple of instances where they weren't that good. But even then I stood by you guys because it's okay to have one minor hiccup or two. But there is a point where you must not cross. There is a line that is very fine and very bold, and you crossed that line when it came to this Trilogy re-release. Because this is not a definitive edition. These games are broken, you allowed them to be broken, you had the power to check and to delay these games, and you refused to. You did not even show us gameplay, and you expected us to pre-order and pay $60 for re-releases of 20-year-old games. You've basically duped everyone out of $60, And we're the ones that are paying the price for it because you don't know how to do business right when it comes to this. You hired the same developers that made the garbage mobile games, and we're stuck here at $60 because you wanted to be greedy and not release any gameplay sooner. That way we knew what we were getting into. This is why gameplay reveals are very important. We need to know what we're buying into. This trilogy is the single biggest mistake of my life. I paid $60 for a collection of games that I thought I would love, for a collection of games that I thought were better than the old ones, and now I feel duped out of that money. Yeah, I got the original versions with it. I don't care. That doesn't warrant the extra $30. Seriously, this is pointless and a waste of money. You should know better than this. I did not give CD Projekt Red this because, simply put, Cyberpunk is a newer franchise. They just made a new game for it. They're literally working on it right now as we speak. But this is inexcusable. You have had years to work on this, and yet you let that slip away, focusing on GTA Online rather than focusing on your older games or making a new one. Shame on you, Rockstar. Shame on you. Now, without further ado, because I'm sweating, don't buy this game. Don't give Rockstar your money for this one. If you want any GTA game, please just get GTA 4. Or get the originals somehow. On disc even, if you have to. Just avoid this trilogy. Avoid this collection. Because this just sucks. Oh, hey, look, it magically got better.
In my room I sit on the edge of my bed, while pictures of your face keep running through my head. And I get to thinking how right you are for me. And if we were married, how sweet life